Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It is nice to see you guys here again. We are pretty good with the uploads lately. There's a lot of content for you to watch. Today we have bad weather though, it is snowing a little bit, and I thought it would be nice to show you guys what I believe is the perfect vlogging setup for YouTube, and we are going to talk about a few different setups that you can use to start your vlog, and hopefully this video can help you if you want to get into vlogging and you don't know yet which setup to go with. So let's start with something else. Actually, I have a gift for you guys. As this video is all about YouTube gear, I thought I could help out one of you guys and do a little giveaway. I just want to say thank you. I haven't done it in a while. I mean, all you guys, almost 2000 now, I guess 1900, are subscribing here and are watching the videos, and I'm just very thankful to have an audience and to have people that support my work and that like the videos that I create, and I'm very thankful for all of you. So I'm going to give away this tripod. A little while ago my friends from Indorak sent me this tripod here. It is nothing very special, but I thought I could give it away to one of you guys. Maybe someone needs a tripod to start YouTube or to photograph, and as we talk a lot about these topics here, you can win this tripod if you are subscribed to this channel and if you leave a comment below. Comment your favorite day of the year, I don't know, comment something and you will get this tripod. I will ship this to you, you can enter all over the world. And one more time, thanks for everyone that is watching these videos. It really means a lot to me and it is so cool to have you guys. So let's now continue with today's video. I'm going to leave it here and then we will see who gets it. And you thought it would break, didn't you? Welcome to Hansi's cookie show in the kitchen. Today we are going to cook pizza from the Lidl. Welcome to the Hansi cooking show again. I feel like this is a pretty cool setup now. We do this as if it was a cooking show. But today we're not going to cook. We're going to talk about what gear you should use when creating vlogs for YouTube or for any other platform. YouTube vlogging has become very popular in the last 5 years, I would say. I also did it a lot of times. I'm not that much of a vlogger anymore. Vlogger is more about capturing his life on a day-to-day basis and walking around with a camera and a stick. That is what I think about when I hear the word vlogger. But I used to do that a lot in the past and I created a lot of vlogs. And so I thought I would share my experience with you about vlogging gear. So we have 3 different setups today that we are going to talk about. The first ingredient that we have on our cooking table needs to be slowly cooked. It is a little expensive sometimes for what it does. It's the good old phone. So this is an iPhone 6. This is my phone that I own that is very trashy by now. The display is all broken and it's not the newest anymore. But I've created vlogs on phones before and I feel like a phone makes some people upset because they realize that all they need to start a YouTube channel and to start a good vlog is in their pocket, and people often don't want to realize that because they don't have excuses anymore. No, seriously, now these phones got so good. The cameras of the phones that you get nowadays, it doesn't need to be Apple. Apple makes great cameras. The new iPhone always has a great camera system, but there are of course other companies. For all you tech freaks out there, you might know about that. So let us know that in the comments. And maybe you haven't even realized that, but back in the days I used this a lot for vlogging also because it was always in my pocket. I did not have to bring any extra gear. I mean, everyone has this all the time. And so we have our gear list here for the iPhone. The most basic thing that you can do when you want to start a vlog is use your phone as it is. Just open your camera and then you can film B-roll shots or film other people or show what you are doing. And I've actually made a whole video about how you can get the most out of your phone camera. It is here. And in that video I explain how you can get the best quality out of your phone. Once you understand how to get the good quality out of your phone, you are able to make great vlogs and you will already start with a good production quality by just using your phone. Recently me and my brother created a video where we tested his iPhone 11 for skateboarding, and looking at the footage it just looks very good. So in addition to the phone you can use a few extra items, little pieces of gear to help you out. we have this Manfrotto Pixie here, it is called. This is a small tripod that I also use for my bigger cameras. And you can buy this tripod with this costs like $2 extra, 2 years. This is a phone mount, so you're just going to screw this in there. Very easy, just screw it in there. And then you have this mount here and you're just going to put your phone in there, and now you have something like this. You have a setup now that allows you to do way more, and especially for vlogging you often tend to film yourself doing something. So now you can actually go into the video modus here and then start the video, and then you have this tripod and you're just going to set it up somewhere. And now we're on my phone. Hello, this shouldn't look that bad. And now the main thing that this allows you, which I feel like is pretty cool, you might know when you're vlogging, you're usually holding the camera somewhere like this to film your face. And if you would like to do it on a phone, you use the front camera. I'm using it right now, but usually the back camera, the camera that's outside, is better. So now you can just start the video and hold the setup like this, and then you can film yourself doing something, eating pizza, and it should look pretty decent. But one thing that is also important for vlogging is the audio. You should always have good audio for your vlogs, otherwise people will get annoyed. So we have this little microphone here from DJI, and you just put it into the headphone jack of your phone here. And I just realized that I'm still in the iPhone 6, so this won't really work for newer phones unless you have this adapter. Happy to have an old one. And now you have a full-on vlogging setup. This is really all that you need when you're vlogging on a phone. Now you have a tripod to set it up somewhere, and then you also have a microphone to get better audio. If you already have a phone, which you probably have, because I'm pretty sure you're watching this video on your phone, then you only need to get these two things, and they're around 40 to 50 bucks in total. And then you have a great little setup that you can use to record your everyday life and be the next breakout YouTuber of the year. I guess you guys really expected to see this camera when you clicked on this video, but we got very famous on this channel, DJ Osmo Action. I talked a lot about this lately and I really like it. It is a action cam by DJI, a very famous camera equipment brand, I would say. I recently made a video on this channel here where I talked about how it is like to vlog with this camera. This might be one of the best options that you have when you're starting a YouTube channel. For example, you skate and you want to make skate vlogs and upload every now and then a video of you skateboarding with your friends, then I would highly recommend this camera. This has also a good price. I guess it's around $300 or even less. It does not cost you that much, it is okay. And then you get this action cam, which can record in 4K. It has very nice colors and it has an insane stabilization. You can use it for vlogging without having shakes. And I've used this for vlogging a lot of times in the past. One thing that I really like about this, because the GoPros are very similar, and we could also put the GoPro Hero 8 in this section, but the Osmo Action has one feature that is missing with the GoPro for vlogging, which is really nice. If you press this button here for 2 seconds, you press it and then the screen flips and you have a small screen here where you can see yourself. And now if I start filming, I can actually see myself in this little screen, and that makes it way easier to vlog and show something and walk around and say hi. Now I'm holding it just like this with my hand, but when you get this you should probably get something like this, a selfie stick or some kind of grip. This does not cost you a whole lot. It's around, I would say, 10 to 20-ish bucks if you buy something like that. Now we have a perfect little vlogging setup. It is pretty similar to using a phone, but the difference between using your phone or your action cam is simply you can use your action cam for whatever you want. You can put it through snow, you can go snorkeling with it. You know, it's called action cam and you've all seen the GoPro videos in the past. And I like to use this for skiing, for skateboarding. If you are a person that does a lot of sport and adventure and outdoor, all these funny things, then this is probably a good vlogging camera for you, because then you can really film what you're doing. Maybe you like biking or something like that. There are so many different mounts. I have a few here. This is the head mount. There are a lot of different mounts that you can use to get cool angles and be creative with it. So who is this for? That is always the question here. I would say this is for the creator that would like to start a vlog, but that would not like to go into learning how cameras work and all the settings on a camera, but still would he or she like to have great production quality, then this is probably perfect. That was our second setup. Now we will come to the most professional setup here, which is an actual DSLR or SLR camera. That is also what I use. The two setups that we talked about till now are both very good, and they can allow you to get a very professional look for your videos. But in the end, if you would like to step it up even more and produce even more high quality videos, then you should probably get into cameras, and that will open up a whole new world for you. In the beginning it can be a little challenging because you need to learn everything about camera systems and settings and stuff like that. All the things that these setups here already have integrated, you need to learn that, what aperture is, what shutter speed is. But in the end, once you've learned that, you can really get such nice qualities nowadays with the cameras that we have. And I have my setup in front of me now. I believe this is one of the best setups in 2020. The first 150 videos on my channel were shot on this camera here. This is an old Nikon camera with a Sigma lens. It also looks cool, but then I stepped it up and I bought the Sony a6500, this camera, and it allows me to get a very professional look. I can record in 4K, 120 frames per second. Just a few days ago I made a video about picture profiles, and in that video I explain how much you can get out of a camera like this and how professional your videos can look if you know how to use different picture profiles and stuff like that. When it comes to the lens, 1 month ago I bought the Sigma 60mm f1.4, a beast vlogging lens. It is a really nice vlogging lens because 60mm is the perfect focal range for vlogging. If I turn this on, you can see that it's perfect. You see my face and you see some things in the background, and it is also not that heavy. It is pretty small actually, and it has great autofocus, so I can show something to the camera. And the next thing, f1.4 looks really cool. The background looks really blurred out, and that highlights my face again. We are using them on further tripod also for this setup. It holds it easily. This is not that heavy, the setup. I'm also happy about that. My old setup used to be like twice as heavy, and then after a little while your arm starts to hurt. I usually hold it like this. This is the perfect distance from my face. And the last thing that you see here is the microphone. This is the Rode Video Micro, a very popular vlogging microphone. In the beginning I always thought I need a bigger one, but this is just fine. It records perfect audio. It does not need the extra battery. It gets charged from the camera, and that's it already. That's the vlogging setup that I use currently. Let's talk about the not so funny things. The price of this. So the camera I guess is around 900 bucks, the lens 300 or 400. So we are at 1,200, 1,300. Then this is, I don't know, 30 bucks, and this is 40 bucks. So we are around 1,400. This costs around 1.4K, and that is a whole lot for a boy like me. And if you're just starting out with vlogging and you don't really know if you even want to do it for a long time, then you should probably not get this. That is not a good idea if you don't use it in the end. Now that we've talked a whole lot about this, in the end my message will always be, and some of you like hearing it, others hate hearing this, but there is no excuse anymore in 2020 to not start a vlog. The lowest point of entry is just using your phone. Everyone has a phone nowadays, otherwise you would probably not have internet or YouTube or something like that, or you just maybe live on Mars, I don't know. But if you're thinking your phone is not enough and you want to get a little more, then you could get something like the Osmo or the GoPro. And if that is still not enough for you and you want to get, you know, cinema style footage, then you can save up a little money and get this setup or this setup. So if you want to start a vlog, here are your options. I hope this video helped you out if you are in a situation where you're thinking about starting a vlog, or you have already started the vlog or YouTube channel and you would like to know how to step it up a little bit. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. I hope the cooking show was exciting, and I'm hopefully going to see you tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe below because we upload every day here actually, yes. Since the coronavirus has spread it so much and my school closed down, we have time to do this here every day, and we sit down and talk about cooking. Thanks everyone for being in this beautiful community of filmmakers and photographers and skaters and tree huggers. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out. Tschüss.